All right, good afternoon, traders. A bit of an urgent stream today. You guys can see we did break this this demand line here on Bitcoin, right? But I'm not too worried just yet until we start to break these lows that we created here around that $48,000 area on Bitcoin. So again, I'm not too worried just yet on this. We did make a lower high, right? So a notable lower high. So, but the thing that we might have here to our advantage on Bitcoin, okay, is is the fact that we are still potentially in this inverse head and shoulders pattern, right? It's a slanted one, right? It's a slanted one because we still have not broken these lows from the shoulder, right? So this is still valid until we break it, right? Technically, it's like down here at the 52.5 area, right? $53,000 area, okay? Hey, good evening, everybody. Good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are in this amazing world, all right? So, all right. This is a pretty important level to pay attention to. As long as Bitcoin can hold this level here, this 53,350 area, all right, we can probably, and I say probably, we could probably base out here and maybe head back up and maybe break to another lower high or close to this top of this triangle. Okay. So just pay attention to this level. If we break this level, this pattern will no longer be valid, and we will probably, if we do break this level, we're going to break all the way back down, right? There's no real support here. Sure, we'll cover the altcoins here in a minute, man. I just want to make sure people understand what's happening with Bitcoin, because if Bitcoin is pulling back, like, let's be real about it, the altcoins are also going to be pulling back. Okay, so all those altcoins that you just mentioned, maybe aside from ETH obviously is probably going to be pulling back as well, but is in a different scenario, right? It's been making higher highs and higher lows versus Bitcoin here, which made a high and hasn't retested its high just yet, just kind of, right, trying to get itself out of this mini downtrend that it's in. Okay, but if you zoom out on Bitcoin here, you know, it's pretty clear we're in this type of structure right now. All right, we have our swing high here, we have our demand line here, and it's very possible if we don't, like I said, if we don't hold this support, we're gonna come all the way back down and test this $50,000 area. And if we actually end up breaking it, it could get pretty ugly, right? We could go all the way back down to 43, and then back test, and then maybe start to trek back into the triangle, right? But we're gonna see how this plays out. We don't know exactly what's going to happen. That's why we do technical analysis to find areas of value and areas where we think we could see potential reversals, right? So, but let's not panic just yet, okay? Because the weekly, obviously the weekly's, you know, it's Tuesday. We have an entire week here, and it could get pretty brutal if we don't hold these supports, right? So, but the 52,500 area is the halfway point on this previous weekly candle, which was a bullish engulfing candle from the previous week. All right, just keep that in mind. We are above the 21 EMA here. There's no reason to panic just yet. We're holding above this. As long as we hold above this, we are still in an uptrend and still in a bull market. All right. The second we make a candle body close below it is when you should really start to maybe worry. All right. I'm not worried right now. All right, let's get to some other ticker tiers. Let's look at ETH. So ETH, as we know, it broke out of this rising wedge type structure. Okay, so pretty much started to go parabolic here. Hit as high as around 3,600 US dollars, 3,615, and we have basically, you know, this move here from this top to this top. Okay, so like right around that $4,000 area, $4,500 area. You know, it could just be stair stepping up, right? We could just be going sideways, maybe back test, maybe even come back into the wedge and break back out of it. It really depends. Like if Bitcoin starts to really sell off, Ethereum is probably going to sell off with Bitcoin, right? So just pay attention to what Bitcoin's doing. We got to hold that 53.5 area, that 52.5 area. All right. So, okay. Let's pull back. Yep, that's what's going on. Good afternoon, just having a go. What's going on, brother? So XLM, BAT, Storj, and Theta. All right. XLM. Much of what's happening on all these charts, right? Just we hit this top side resistance here. We're pulling back. We're pulling back. You're still above the weekly 21. You know, nothing to really be worried about just yet. You're still making higher lows. You are interacting right now. I'm not in a trade right now, Sly Fox. No. You are interacting right now with the 21 daily. Okay. You make a candle close below it. Well, you already know what that could spell. It could spell a move further down, right? Right. So you got the support here at 41 for XLM. Here's your 4 hour. 4 hour is also below the 21, but you can see that this is that area right here, this 46.9 area. Right? Meet a lower high. You're going to come back down and test these lows. It's just how markets work. If you don't produce a higher high, and you're going to come back down and test the support. Maybe there's enough buying pressure to make a higher low, right? And you can try to test the top of the range again. So you got to wait for that confirmation. You got to wait for that reversal before entering a long position, if that's what you so choose to do. So that's XLM, basic attention token. Oh, I mean, all these charts probably look similar. I'll be honest with you guys. Yeah. So here you go. Here's basic attention token. Here's the daily. All right, daily pulling back. Weekly still above the 21, right? So it's still good, but look what you're doing here on look what you're doing here on basic attention token, right? So you're coming back down to back test this previous all-time high, right? That's what you're doing right now. This could come back down to $1. This could even come back down as low as 80 cents, right? Because that's where the 21 weekly is. As long as you stay above that, you're going to remain in an uptrend. Rash, we'll cover URUS here in a bit. Basic attention token, and then Storj. When will ETH go back up? ETH's been going up since like $400, bro. So Storj, all these charts look the same. They're all pulling back here, right? We're below the 21 EMA right now. If you start breaking these lows, okay, you're gonna start coming back down to this neckline around this dollar area. I don't think we're gonna get this crazy of a pullback, but that's what this is showing right now. Like you're coming back down. You're breaking below the 21 EMA, right? We said before that every single time you interact with the 21, if you're above it, you're going to go higher on the price. If you're below it, well, you're going to pull back. So every single time you drop below it here, you can see you got the pullback, drop below it, got the pullbacks, right? Coming back below it. Look for your supports, right? So your next real support here on Storj is that $1.66 area. Let's see. So what else do we got here? Theta. Look at Theta. All these charts look the same right now. Right, so it did trek back up, got above the 4-hour 21, made a lower high, and kind of fell down with Bitcoin going down, right? So you're at a major 4-hour support here, okay? You're sitting at 37 on the RSI. This could be an opportunity for in long down here on Theta at this 4-hour support. Make this right shoulder and if you hold this support, this could be this reversal to the top side of the range, all right? You're already starting to flash 15-minute signals. But you could go as low as this low right here, around 987, all right? On Theta. All right? Soldier? So Link BTC, Dent, Wi-Fi. All right, we got a bunch here. NBA BTC. Looks interesting on the weekly, right? You're at a breakout area here on the weekly for this asset. This is definitely a nice falling wedge structure. All right, long-term chart looks pretty promising for a move up. Probably a nice opportunity for a swing trade here, right? You know, these areas here in the longer term, been in this pattern now since 2017, so almost 4 years, right, in the structure. And the weekly is above the 21 EMA, right, guys? The 21 EMA will dictate if the asset will go bullish or not. And so here to try to get above it, couldn't sustain, came back down, and you have these resistance areas here on this asset. And this is a major resistance here around 5,374. I would look for that target in the short term here. All right, so this is not a bad looking chart, Marcus. Chain USD. You're right at the 21 EMA, all right? You break the 21 EMA, you can go and spiral down into a further downtrend. It's really that simple. And you have your supports, like you have your You have your 1618 fib extension here around 17 cents. Okay. You hold the 21 EMA, guys, you can go sideways, consolidate above it, and make a move eventually higher. Okay. And for right now, you are holding this demand line from here. So if you were to break it, well, if you were to break the demand line, you're going to probably get a significant pullback, right? Probably a 40 to 50% pullback. If we end up breaking down right, on the daily here. WiFi. WiFi actually looks pretty good. WiFi is broke out of the structure, got up to this resistance here, and pulled back a little bit here, and you're holding above the daily 21, right, with some bids, which looks like pretty good here, right, on the 4 hour, or the daily, sorry. The 4 hour here is interacting right now with the 21. We are a bit below it. We have about 3 hours left on this candle, so I would see how this 4 hour candle closes. If it closes below it, well, you guys know what could happen. We could come back into the support area here and maybe get a bounce. If we don't hold this support, well, we can just continue on breaking down to these supports and testing them, right? You have a major support here, right? So just be on the lookout for supports. And as long as you're making higher lows than this low here on these pullbacks, you're going to be good. You'll be making higher lows, okay? Wi-Fi. Link BTC. I'm not sure which chart has all the data. Maybe it does. Maybe it is the Binance chart. Let's go to the weekly. All right, so the weekly looks great. We actually rallied out here versus Bitcoin, right? Up 7% on the day. This looks pretty good. Got back above the 21 EMA. We've been talking about this 21 EMA here for some time. This looks like it's about to do a major move, guys. So like, first Bitcoin, we're looking at 300% measured move against Bitcoin. Okay, and you have this like ascending triangle happening here. Okay. Horizontal resistance, and the weekly is just crossing up. Link BTC looks really good. Algorand, let's see. So holding above the weekly 21. We did make a lower high here. I did say we could maybe come back down and test this demand line. Okay, so don't rule that out. It looks like we might even do that. Could see a $1.15 Algorand again. Oscillators are kind of suggesting that here on the daily. Pointed down here, right? We did get this little bit of a move up here on this divergence we had, but looks like we might be starting to cross back down. Okay. Really going to depend on how the shorter time scales close. Right now, the 4 hour is below the 21. All right, so probably en route to come back down and test these supports on Algorand. Oh yeah, a move all the way down here would not shock me. The bid ETH chart, BZRX, ADA, BNB, all right. BNB broke out of the triangle, is now back testing the triangle. Just normal activity here. We basically got up to this 1618 fib extension, which is major fib target, and we're going to be pulling back. We're going to be pulling back, probably back test the triangle. Maybe consolidate here and make another type of pattern, another type of structure for BNB. And ADA. So 88 never actually broke back above this trend line. Okay. You're still in this rectangle range though, okay? As long as you stay within this range, you're gonna be okay. You could come all the way back down to the bottom of the range too. You could come all the way back down to the dollar area, right? And eventually get out of this range. Cardano just range bound from this $1.45 area down to the $1 area. 45% range, right? Been consolidating here for quite some time, since February, right? Nothing really to talk about Cardano right now. Just hanging out up here. BZRX, Doge, RLC, FTM. We covered VeChain. Bid ETH. Let's take a look at the bid ETH chart. How can I do that? Here's the bid chart. Still holding these lows. A bid. Still holding it. It actually looks okay. We just need to break out of this structure here. Bid ETH, we could look at. I don't know if we can look at on this chart. Here's the bid ETH chart. Right out of major support. I mean, folks are pointed up here. You're just teetering in the 30 to 40 RSI range on this asset. I mean, it's clearly in a downtrend, but this type of structure, we could see this break out. Okay. You're like resting right along the supply line here. And you're at maybe a potential pivot point. Okay, getting a nice little push right now against ETH. Could break out, back test it. My instinct saying on BTC. We gotta hold those lows, man. Gotta hold those lows. What did I miss here? Neo and Ethereum Classic. So got to the 886 fib, pulled back, made a bounce here, made a lower high. Right. You're at a demand line right now, or near the demand line. This small little set demand line right here. Don't break that. You break that, you'll come back down to these supports 91, 86, and eventually all the way back down to 75 if you get all these breakdowns. Okay. But here we are on the weekly. We are nice can see that we're holding nicely above the 21 EMA, but very far away from it, right? So could come back to touch it, man. Like, could come back to touch it. $7 before going higher. Just stay above it. Just stay above the 21 EMA. That's all you got to do. FTM, RLC, and Doge. Look at Doge. This thing broke out again today, I think. Yeah. Yep. There's that descending broadening wedge pattern we were talking about, guys. 65%. We've done about half of it now. Okay. Do not long this top. Do not FOMO into Doge right here. Okay. RLC, nice breakout today. We were talking about this on the Discord live stream last night. And here it is. Here's that break we got. Nice breakout on RLC. So your next target here is around that 465 area, okay? Next major fib target. FTM. I see you guys really appreciate the stream because you guys, you know, find it difficult to hit the like button. I know it's a hard thing to do these days. Come on, hit the like button, guys. Let's go. FTM can come back down to the daily 21, 54 cents. Why not? Right, this area right here, this is where we broke out from. Doge, we covered. Well, stock market dump. Well, probably. DXY, what's the DXY doing? Here you go, man. DXY is trying to break out, man. We're below the 21 EMA still, but it's pushing. About to make a bullish cross. Okay. DXY trying to make a bullish cross here. Which could have an effect on all the markets, man. If the DXY goes up, crypto markets pull back, Bitcoin pulls back. Patrick, thank you so much. Thank all of you guys that did hit the like button. I really appreciate that. I wouldn't say we're screwed until we get a weekly closure below the 21 EMA. So back to Bitcoin, because everyone's talking about it. Maybe you guys missed the beginning part of the stream, but basically the weekly here EMA is what you need to understand and look at. Okay, and we're still above it, right? Okay. We're talking about 46,000 US dollars. Okay, that's this area right here. We get a weekly candle close. A weekly candle close. That means on Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern time. If we get a closure below the 21 weekly EMA, guys, that is when we go into a downtrend. Okay? Look. Here, back in 2018, we didn't even go below it until the week of January 29th. Boom. Weekly closure below it. We tried to get back above it, and we just couldn't sustain. We just kept going Making lower highs all the way down, all the way down, boom, all the way down. So we got finally back above it again, right? And we started climbing back up. We couldn't sustain up here, right? Came back below it. Tried to get back above it again. Corona crash. Came all the way back above it, and we've since been above it. We've since been in a major run. Kind of like what happened here, right? This was like their Corona crash back in 2015. Got back above it. Just stayed above it, stayed above it, stayed above it, all the way above it, all the way above it. Right? Yeah, no, we didn't do band yet. We can look at bands. They're all going to look the same right now. They're all pulling back. And we're still okay as long as we don't go below the 21 EMA. Right here, we briefly went below the 21 EMA, right? And this sucked, right? It just like from $6 down to $4, $3. You know, we luckily were able to reclaim the 21. And since we've reclaimed the 21, we've been in an uptrend. Right? It's real. It really is this simple, guys. Stay above the 21, and we'll remain in an uptrend. XRP, okay. You're on the 21 EMA on the daily right now. Yeah, double top. Double top confirmation, right? Local double top confirmation. And now you're at this cluster of support. You're in this cluster of support here. Okay. Could be a nice long opportunity. Maybe wait for a 4-hour higher candle body close. This hourly right here, just put in maybe a dragonfly doji reversal candle. Okay, this looks pretty good actually. XRP looking pretty good on the hourly here. We could see XRP at least come back up to test the 21 EMA. And if we reject it, sure, we come right back down, right? It's all about how the interaction goes with the 21 EMA. If we get above it, we remain in an uptrend. If we test it and wick it and we don't get above it, well, we're going to come back down and test support. It's just really it really is this simple, guys. We got a couple MFI buy signals coming in here on XRP. All right, this looks pretty good actually on the hourly, right? Come on, guys. 43 people watching, 32 likes. We're missing some likes. You guys just got to hit that button. It's not a hard button to push. You just click the button. Click the button. All right, let's look at Matic real quick, I guess. Kind of doing what I drawn out, man. Downslope consolidation. You're in a flag. And that's it. I mean, you're just gonna retrace, man. You did a major move the other day. Wow, and there goes Bitcoin bouncing right off 53.5. Come on, let's get some hype in the chat. Jason, yes, the 21 EMA applies to every single time frame. If you're trading a short-term time frame, you're looking for short moves, right? Or small moves. The longer the time scale, the bigger the impact on the price. So if you break down on a weekly chart on the 21 EMA, that can set you up for weeks and months of downside. Okay. And we can check waves real quick. The waves actually right now on the hourly is actually holding above the 21, right? Holding above the 21. We got this rejection wick though on the hourly, all right? So tried to rally. Too much selling pressure right here. But right now on the hourly, looks like you're starting to maybe make some higher prices. You're getting this bounce, right? You closed above the 21 on the hourly. You could do some consolidation. Consolidation again before you get another move up. Like it's following this exact pattern here, right? Big flag. Another downslope consolidation, but you pretty much consolidated right at the 1 hour, okay? The 21 EMA on the hourly. You could just do the same thing before you go up again. It's really this simple, guys. Really this simple. Ace, you're gonna be okay, bro. Link is doing well. Yeah, Link is doing well. Looks really good. It's Bitcoin pair right now. Litecoin also doing extremely well. Right, holding above the 1 hour 21 EMA. And Bitcoin, what did Bitcoin just do, guys? Surprise, surprise. Put in a 1 hour Dragonfly Doji candle reversal. Right, so right at that area I was just talking about for that inverse head and shoulders pattern setup. Right, so this is that area, man. This is that area we're talking about. This is that area we're talking about. Okay. That's right, bounced. Right? You're talking about that. We mentioned it twice. Doji candle. Nice, dude. Let's look at total 2 versus total real quick. This is also a very important chart to continue to look at, okay? All right. So this is probably why we're seeing altcoins pull back, right? We're at the 786 fib extension. We are at a major fib level, right? So that is probably why we're getting these coins to pull back here. Again, nothing to be too concerned about, guys. You know, we could next week we can have maybe a pullback candle too. Like, you guys don't understand, but we just broke out of a major effing pattern. Major effing pattern. All right, this is a flag pattern here. You know, if we look at Bulkowski on the flags, I want to show you guys another descending broadening wedge pattern as well. It's actually a stock. I don't know if you guys, I know this is off topic, but GNUS, all right? This is a major descending broadening pattern. This is a long-term trade setup here. Long-term trade setup according to Bulkowski. We're looking at the measuring rule, right? So for upward breakouts and descending broadening wedges, typically break out to the upside. Where is the probability for that? Let me see. The breakout direction is upward 72% of the time, guys. That is a very high percentage trade, okay? So long term on GNUS, we're looking at a 72% chance that it goes back to the target A. A on the chart is... Come on. You guys watching? A on the target is... On the chart is... at the top of the pattern, right? This is A. Almost $13. Anyways, guys, long-term chart looks really nice on this. We got this partial decline here. We hit this resistance, and this could take some time to play out, okay? All right, so let's go to those flag patterns, okay? Those flag patterns. All right, so this is that flag we were just talking about, right? The measure rule. Do you think it will go down like that pattern? On GNUS, you mean? Anyways, we're going to go back to the measuring rule on total 2 versus total, right? We're using this flag structure right here, this measuring, okay, A, B, C, D, right? So compute the height from the start of the swing price, point A, which is down here, point A, right, to the end of the price swing, and then multiply it by the above percentage meeting price target. Add it for upward breakouts to the bottom of the flag C. Okay, very good. I mean, we can just do it based on percentage. A lot easier to chart that way, but and mostly that's because this isn't really like a real number. It's more of like total 2 versus total based on a ratio, okay? But if we were to just do that simple rule, the bottom of this flag is down here, right, guys? And long-term flag, the long-term percentage is 8,223%. You guys listening? 8,223%. That means the altcoins are going to rally versus Bitcoin 8,223% from this move right here. I hope you guys are listening, man. This is super important content here because this is going to make or break your financial freedom. All right, you guys are involved in the crypto market. I want to see ones in the chat if you guys are paying attention, okay? Like I said, 8,223% from the bottom of the flag to the top of the flag here, okay? So from the measure rule, according to Golkowski, we go from the bottom, the top, 8,223%. All right, it's not even on this chart, okay? It's all the way the F up here, all right? We're probably not going to do this entire move in this bull market, okay? This could take 5 years. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how long it's going to take, right? Like here's the monthly chart. Like this pattern started in 2015. Okay. This means to me that altcoins are going to outperform Bitcoin within the coming future, right? Like look at the volume coming in, right? Look at the volume coming in, right? This is confirmation of a breakout, right? Confirmation of a breakout. In this run, we could easily see the ratio get to these levels, or maybe even close to the 200% retrace level, okay? Which means we still have quite a ways to go, okay? Because we're at 0.53 of a ratio. Cool. And total two, this is just the altcoin caps, okay? So here you go. Same type of structure, right? This is you can call this a falling wedge, you can call this a bullish, I mean, yeah, it's more of a bullish pennant structure, okay? But we'll go look at, you know, the pennants. Okay, here's the pennant. It's the same type of thing. The bottom to the top, right? Bottom to the top. Bottom to the top. It's a stupid move. Stupid move. In this run, I'm projecting between like 2.4 trillion to almost 6 trillion. I mean, it's a big jump, right? But we could maybe see, you know, somewhere in between there, like $3 to $5 trillion for the total 2 market cap on this run. All right. Pretty insane to look at. Just want to give you guys an overall outlook. You know, we get these red days and people start panicking and stuff, and there's no need for it, man. There's no need to panic unless Bitcoin breaks the weekly 21 EMA and we go into a downtrend. There's no need to panic about it. Okay. Metal, we can look at metal. Yeah, sure. We are below the 21 right now. We are below the 21. We actually broke that demand line, looks like. Yeah, I did do band, yep. Do I adjust any of the standard settings on the SP indicator? No, I do not. Although you can mess with stuff and see how it goes, you know? Alright, so falling type structure right now on metal. Okay. We are getting an hourly cross up here on the stochastics. Yeah, you can see we're at this cluster of support area here, right? We're still in this range. Okay. Oh, URUS. Yeah, let's take a look at it. So yeah, we broke the ascending triangle here, right? Broke out of it. Broke out of it, and today it looks like we're putting a back test in. You know, no big deal, man. No big deal. Back test candle, all right? So metal towards the bottom, towards the green band territory. All right, but we're looking like we're getting some selling pressure come in. So, you know, let's see how we interact down here towards the bottom of the green band, all right? I would suggest and say to I mean, you could maybe start to dollar cost average into a position here. We are in a, we are in a cluster of support, okay? And we do have maybe some sort of momentum shifting structure. It just could take some time. We may not, we may try to do this again and then come back down and, slowly try to break out. It could take some time again. It really all depends how Bitcoin ends up. If Bitcoin ends up holding these levels, then we'll be good. We'll just consolidate and we'll make a move. But right now the DXY, okay, the DXY is rallying right now, and that's not good for the markets. We want to see the DXY actually not rally. We want to see the DXY go down. Okay, we did get a monthly candle closure that. It didn't break the lows on the monthly, all right, but we're still below the 21 on the monthly. As long as the DXY stays below the 21 on the monthly and the weekly, the DXY will be in a downtrend, and Bitcoin can rally, right? But this is actually getting pretty close to the weekly 21, right? We're still below it, but you can see it's starting to make this bounce right here off this trend line. Okay, so we got to watch the DXY. If the DXY goes into an uptrend and confirms an uptrend, then watch out, man. Bitcoin could definitely get a big pullback or maybe go into a downtrend. All right. The DXY, if you guys aren't familiar, is the US dollar index, which is a conglomerate of different currencies, mostly actually the euro. All right. So, but there's a strong correlation between DXY and the stock market and Bitcoin, right? So, I'm going to show you guys something interesting here, where the top here of the DXY in 2017, right, this is the January 2017 run where the DXY went all the way down, right? Went all the way down. Okay, and then it bottomed here in February, March. This is when DXY went back into an uptrend and crypto went into a bear market, right? And then we had this this top here in March of the DXY, this was the Corona crash, right? Yeah, so we just need to monitor it, right? We just need to monitor it. Because the monthly, the monthly doesn't look, doesn't look too good, but it looks like, we could be doing something maybe like this where we maybe start to pivot. Man, we don't want to see that. We're gonna see how this plays out, and if we end up breaking these lows, then yeah, we're talking about major moves to the crypto market, right? Just something to pay attention to, all right, guys? It's nothing yet, but we want to see these lows broken, man. We got to bounce here. I'd love to see this come back down to test this support again and actually break it, right? Because we got this double bottom, right? So we'll see, man. I mean, the monthly is diverging, right? It is diverging, right? So we're gonna have to pay attention to it pretty closely. Back to Bitcoin here before we end this stream, guys. You already know my comments and feedback. We gotta hold these supports. You guys have any comments or questions about the STP products or anything you guys see on the charts and why I'm doing what I'm doing? And something's got to give here. If this, yeah, absolutely, man, absolutely. And Duke, how and are you how are you doing with the products? Tell the chat how you're doing with the products. You became an STP. Awesome, man. Right? Has it changed your life? Awesome, dude. Amazing. So in theory, man, the dollar, over the coming months can break further down, right? If we break these lows, we gotta make sure we break these lows, guys. That's really what I'm talking, and that's what we're really looking to see on the dollar. Okay. Why? On Uniswap and Gate. Awesome, Bones. We do. We definitely have some SAR guides. We can check lit, yeah. So, 382 fib extension, right? Getting a little bit of a pullback here on the daily, on Fly. 4 hour looks good. Looks like you might be, making a nice reversal. You can see the volume here, confirming that. Maybe some sort of pennant on this, right? We got the bottom, the top of the pennant. 11, almost 1,200%. Looking like right around that $1.50 area. The 3C SAR bot, or you're talking about? Are you talking about just running the marketplace signals? The marketplace signals you could probably get away with, yeah, like, you know, $2,000 to $3,000 account. You want to make sure you have reserve capital too, and you know, nothing's perfect, right? The bots, you still have to manage them. You still get stuck in trades. Nothing is perfect about bot. Okay, why it's important to learn technical analysis, which is why I'm live streaming every day for you guys, so you guys can learn. All right. Cool. It's lit. Look at loop rank. Give me a second. I'm just gonna look at lit here. It's still in this trading range, right? Still in the trading range. Come back down to the bottom, $7. That's the support. Make another double bottom there or something, right? Bottom. Okay. They're kind of middle of the range. Okay. Middle of the bands on the daily. Kind of no trade zone. Okay, just wait for this thing to decide. You know, either make a daily higher candle body low. Get some consolidation up here in this cluster range. You know, the daily actually looks kind of bearish, right? So, you know, you got bearish divergence forming here on the MACD oscillator, and yeah, you got some lower highs coming in here, right? But maybe you can make a bounce here, make a higher low on this RSI here, right? If you can make a bounce, eventually back out, right? Just hold these lows, man. Hold the lows and consolidate. You're in a flag. You're in a downsloping consolidation pattern. Okay. Consolidations are good, guys. Consolidations are good. They're still bullish. They're not bearish. Consolidation. BNB can probably pull back more, you know. It's going to come back down to back test the triangle. But you can start a position, man. Just don't go all in, right? 15-minute actually looks pretty good. 15-minute looks like you might get a push up. You're in the green band territory here on the RSI bands. I was actually looking at 1 inch before. See if you can close this 4-hour here, right? Alright guys, I've been live for over an hour. Thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. We will be doing some more live streams this week, and we're going to get some static content out for you guys. We may not be doing live streams daily like this, Going forward, we might just pick a couple days out of the week to do it. We will definitely be doing our Sunday night 7 p.m. Eastern live stream weekly candle closes, but we probably won't be doing as many live streams during the week. I'll be focusing more so on the static content. I hope you guys are okay with that. I will still be doing Discord live sessions at night for you guys. So make sure if you haven't joined the Discord, make sure you do that. I will be still doing those Discord live streams for you guys. If I'm not going to be streaming as much on YouTube, all right? All right, guys. Thank you guys so much. Have a wonderful day, and we'll catch you guys when we see you. All right. Thank you guys so much.